Okay. Looks like we got it. All right. Right. Oh, thank you for everybody that's joining me for some Hot D season 3 that just premiered. And wow. Yeah. A lot of people died. And a lot of people are gonna die. So we're gonna get into this right off the bat now. Okay. So hopefully HBO is gonna play nice with me on this one. But House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 1, Salt and the Sea, Fire and Blood. This was a nasty one. Let's face it, George has not given us anything since, God, his last book. I don't even know how many days it's been. This is just going to be pretty epic. So, we're going to get this started. Quick recap. So, hopefully, HBO doesn't decide to do anything stupid. Take my stream down. I don't want that. Capping off from the last bit. Yeah. We all remember this scene. Hopefully my internet speed is gonna be pretty nice to be. We'll see. Just moving along, minding his own business, and yeah, boom. Cole is no longer Cole is actually now gonna be the hand of the king. That's one of the biggest upsets and changes that they had since the last one. I don't know. Hightower, I didn't mind Hightower. He's definitely got his cards that he's gonna keep playing, and the guy does it really well. Brother survived. He can live. How? I don't know. He just apparently decided that he's gonna live after falling, I don't know, 300 feet and for getting blasted by a freaking dragon. He had the ability somehow, but his brother is not happy about it. Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into the battle. That's gonna be encompassing a lot of stuff that's gonna be happening. And let's face it, if you read the books, you know what's gonna be happening. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm gonna be some Game of Thrones expert, but we'll see how badly I can hopefully not screw this up. Graybeards are gonna have a big role in season 3. And Alicent was paid a little visit to Queen Rhaenyra. If you remember from the last season, it's definitely gonna be son for a son. And then, yes, if you remember the whole blood and cheese thing, yeah, blood and cheese had a big role cutting off her son's head. Sorry, Prince's son's head, cut it off, left it in the bed. Oh, we don't need to see the intro. We don't need that stuff. All right. So we're gonna kick off here. Moon Dancer and Bela. That's definitely gonna be her sisters. Bela's sister finally gets to see Sheep Stealer. Sheep Stealer is the wandering dragon of the Vale. Sheep Stealer is a nasty, brooded, beaten up freaking dragon. He's just if PTSD was a dragon, this is gonna be him. He's been through a lot of shit and is just not having it. But for some reason, it's going to be having a connection. You have to have the right connection with a dragon in order for them to even like you. You need the Targaryen blood. Otherwise, nothing's going to come from it. And gets on, starts riding them. And this is always going to go out perfectly. Let's face it. Anytime somebody gets a dragon for the first time, there's going to be a little bit of issues. It's like test driving a new car, except this car is a few That's going to be about a few thousand pounds. Aemon wakes up in the middle, wakes up the maester in the middle of the night, wants to know where his brother is. He's going to kill him. He is without a doubt going to fucking kill him. He has wanted the throne for so long at this point. Wakandan guy thought he was just going to be there in his bed. Nope. He has no idea what's going on. Snuck him out. He's gone. Riding with little frickin' Wormtail in here. He needs milk of the poppy. He's hurting. The dude got blasted by Vagar in the air. He's not feeling good. This dude needs some frickin' rest. This little frickin' weasel right here is going to be a big goddamn problem. What was the guy in Game of Thrones? Littlefinger? Yeah. This is going to be your new Littlefinger. This little twit right here is going to be causing a whole bunch of frickin' problems. But he had to get him out of the castle. And of course, if you think you're going to get out of the castle easily and everything's just going to be going according to plan, no, it's not. They're going to be caught up right by the queen's guards. He wants to get his little burnt ass out of there. God, it looks like he's in freaking Chernobyl. He's lying because asshole here thinks that he's going to be able to just get him through easy peasy, Japanese. Well, that's not going to be the case. Jace has no wheels with the drag. No, he does not. Albert, you're absolutely correct. He is an L rider, but we're going to get into that. Jace is going to be having a lot of problems. Jace is going to be having a lot of problems this episode. Oh, man. Insert ominous foreshadowing here. Let me move on. Guys tries playing it cool, completely decides to blow his cover. He's going to be coming off as a peasant. No. He is going to completely screw him over and say, yes, that is the king. Even though he looks like a Make-A-Wish kid, no, he is absolutely going to be blowing his cover, going right up to the queen. He does like his hair, though. Even though from that side, I don't think you could tell a difference who that is. If you think that that's absolutely the king still, absolutely. Just do a 180 and he looks like a fucking burn victim. But figuring that Aegon is still going to be bedridden, yeah, Queen's going to have a lot of freaking issues in this episode. She's look, if you want to talk about character development, like what Rhaenyra's been doing and all this other crap, bitch is going to have a long way to go. Bitch is going to have a really long way to go. Let's see. Let's get to the juicy stuff. Queen decides to come out right and is going to be finding Aemon right on the throne.
Bedridden. Where could
This dude, great actor. I think his name's Ewan Mitchell. Guy's a great actor. I give a lot of props and a lot of credit to this guy. Great work. Great work. He knows his brother's gone and is automatically going to be taking his stead. He is going to kill him as soon as he can at some point. Let's face it, he already tried. He's just trying to get the job done. Matt Daemon Targaryen, Dr. Smith, who, the man, the myth, the legend himself. He's been having a lot of freaking problems at this point. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Matt Daemon Targaryen is going to be along for the ride now at this point. Hopefully, he got his ass out of freaking hair hole and is actually going to be doing something at this point. Fucking kept him there all goddamn season 2. We didn't get anything out of him. It was a horrible mistake. Horrible mistake. Showing up, he's just going to be kicking ass for a little bit here. People are going to be coming outside of the wood. Matt Daemon Targaryen is not having it. But they're actually going to be able to keep the peace with these guys. At some point, Matt Daemon Targaryen is going to be able to hopefully get a lot more. Look, just read the fucking books. I swear to God, if they put him back on Harrenhold for the rest of this season, I'm just gonna kick a freaking child. Christian Cole, hand of the king, finger of the queen. And let's face it, this guy's just I don't like Cole at all. Cole's an asshole. Which is why he's fitting in this character very well. His intentions at this point, the guy's just getting tossed into a bunch of roles that he just doesn't fucking want. This guy's he's served his purpose long enough, and he's just an annoyance and a burden at this point. Just kill him. Just kill Cole. He's a bit of a douchebag, and he's a bit of a cuck too, if you want to be completely honest. But hey, it's House of the Dragon. That's what's going to happen. All right. Ulf the White. I've said in other videos, and I will stand by this directly again. Ulf the White is a giant fucking douchebag. I don't like Ulf. Why Silverwing decided to pick this absolute artard, I have no fucking idea. Ulf serves, I think, no freaking purpose. But again, you need to have the Targaryen blood in you. And apparently, Ulf decided to get his Targaryen blood because he got a little touchy-touchy by a priest. Let me know in the comment section if I fucking got that shit wrong or I fucking missed that in the fucking episode. But Ulf got touched by a fucking priest. Why they felt the need to put that in here again? This is the fucking Game of Thrones world. Crazy shit fucking happens here. Ulf, and you have Adam, who got fucking sea smoke. Fucking God, I'm drawing a blank on his name. Lord Caleris, God, Valerian daughter. That's his son. Yeah. Holy shit. It's fucking late at night, people, and I cannot fucking talk tonight. Prince Adam does have sea smoke. Sea Snake's son, one of two bastards that he barely even fucking talked to. Didn't give him his name, but you're gonna get some good development out of his freaking brother, actually, for once. But Ulf, fucking douchebag. I hate Ulf. Sitting around waiting for Vagar. At least that's what they were told by the queen. And spoiler alert, that doesn't happen. Sheep Stealer. Sheep Stealer is a bit of an asshole. Sheep Stealer is also a giant prick. Little Bailey here and her fucking sister and her dragon just came out of nowhere. And she has no idea practically on what they're going to be able to do with these freaking dragons. It's kind of implied in the show that Ulf was able to claim Silverwing because he stepped in her eggs and rolled around in the dragon shit and piss. So when Silverwing smelled him, he smelled like a dragon. That's a very good, actually, explanation. I'm going to give you fucking credit for that one, my friend. Bobcat Driver 6930. I'll give you that. It was just sheer luck that he was able to claim her. It is. I will say there's even some luck as well. That and even some of the characters, yeah, you're gonna get some people like that. But Ulf did break the eggs when he was walking around because he fell down that little tavern where Silverwing was just trying to take a fucking nap. And this idiot decided to come out of nowhere. But Queenie decided she needed to get some new freaking riders, and she came along. But Sheep Stealer. Sheep Stealer just takes her up to the fucking mountain and just leaves her there. She tries and just decides to fucking leave him. All right. Little fucking Hightower here. All right. Look, as far as what some people like about this girl, I don't have a problem with her. Allison's gonna be doing what she needs to do and functioning as somewhat of a single freaking mother. She needs to fucking go on Tinder or something to get her freaking shit together. Trying to send out the fucking letters to wait on Aemon, but people are gonna be realizing really quick that he's gone. The dude's fucking out of here. She's trying to send a letter out post haste because she thinks she's important and that she can just do what she wants. Fair enough. She wants Lord Orban to get it out of there. This girl's just been through a lot of shit. Her daughter-in-law, just fucking, you can call her that. Go ahead if you want. Rhaenyra is replacing a character in the books called Nettles, who claims Sheepstar in the book. Nettles did not have any Targaryen blood, so it's whole blood supremacy thing into doubt. Ah, could actually probably see them doing that. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Bobcat driver, you are a good man. 6930. And let's face it, when it comes to George's work, George might be an asshole and not be able to fucking write shit. We're not getting the book. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. We're not getting another book from George. It's just not going to happen. Sorry, it's not going to happen. He can name the fuck out of dragons though. But that being said, HBO is going to take their own liberties and they're never going to make anything 100% accurate to George's work. They just don't have it in them. And quite honestly, when it comes to movie magic, even though the books are going to be what they are, they're still going to play fucky fucky with George's work.
Our
We
host.
move on. Oh, that's going to get that fucking stream taken down. All right. King's Landing Port, Lord Corlys. All right. Dude's bastardized his kids enough, hasn't acknowledged them once practically. He grew up, claimed he loved his mother, trying to keep some kind of kinship with his kids that he wants nothing to do with. Trying to have a come to Jesus moment with one of them doesn't work out too fucking good. Didn't give him his name, didn't really care about him, didn't do much of anything for his kids. Pretty much like your typical father nowadays. And hey, happy fucking Father's Day. Way to good put that in this episode. Give you that one, buddy. Corlys is trying to what? If he's going to be able to salvage some kind of relationship with his kids, good luck. Ulf's line about the priest abusing him basically confirms he's lying about being a Targaryen as a coping mechanism. That's some crazy shit. If that's your coping mechanism, then I guess that's going to fit into Ulf's character very well. Then lying about being a Targaryen, if he's going to be, hey, maybe so, maybe fucking so, Bobcat. If he's going to be doing that, though, I hope he gets found out, and I just hope Ulf fucking dies. He annoys the shit out of me. That and he was being a dick to Jace earlier. Well, we'll get there. We're going to get to the end in a bit. Oh, we're going to get there. A lot of people are going to die because of that. Ominous foreshadowing. Pretty much when he's going to be talking to his kid, he tried to do everything saying that he loved their mother, this, that, and the other. But he wanted the last name. Kids just wanted to be involved with their dad. Happy Father's Day, you dick. All right. This bitch is going to be coming back up again. But her. All right. I cannot recall this girl's fucking name to save my life. That, and I'm not going to be completely sure that she is 100% a girl. Maybe so. Maybe not. This is HBO after all, folks. Let's see if I can remember this bitch's name. Nope, I am not going to be able to find it off the top of my head. So if Ned's removed from the show, they're giving the obligatory about Targaryen hair, equating to claiming Dragon Ulf instead. You're far better knowledge on that, my friend. She is a problem. Corlys has been apparently after her family for about 20 years. And she definitely has a problem with him. And she wants a piece of the old sea snake. She wants a piece of that fine, wet blue ass of his. Good fucking luck, though. As soon as this thing decides to fucking work, holy shit, this internet is ass. I apologize, my internet is not the best down here. All right. Sheep stealer. I like sheep stealing. Sheep stealer just looks like a fucking brute and a badass. But after he decided to put up little Bailey here and just fucking leave, he actually brought her some food and just fucking torches it and gives it to her. I mean, hey, if you want to give me a dragon and just throw me some fucking sheep and torch it for me, I'm not going to complain. Quicker than fucking DoorDash. Message. A message that finally Allison sent out. Yes, they know about King being dead, or so they think. They know he's gone and wants them to wait there and make camp. All right. Ugh, this dude. This dude has got some fucking issues, but I got to give credit to the freaking actor. This guy, I think his name's Ewan Mitchell, Ewan Michael. Guy's fucking sensational. Top tier from this guy. Apparently, he's going to have a thing for his mother. He wants the throne. He wants it bad. He wants to feel like he's important. If you remember anything from his character in the last season, guy's definitely got some fucking issues. But then again, I'm going to go back to the old freaking adage. This is the Game of Thrones world, man. We do a lot of fucked up shit in here. I love it. Yeah. That guy really wants his fucking mother's approval. Again. Game of Thrones, baby. Yeah. We don't need to see that. All guys, all right. You got all three waiting again. They just got their dragons. They want to go back. They're still waiting for Vagar. Nothing's happening yet. Queen Rhaenyra. All right. Queen Rhaenyra is going to be off. She needs to go out. Now, one of my other videos I did was like last year or some shit. Cannot be directly involved with per se battle. She's the queen. Nothing can happen to her. Causes a big old fucking problem. All right. Jace makes the choice on his own because mommy's not fucking listening. He sends her, well, pretty much in her room and locks her in it. He puts her in permanent timeout. Mom, you can't do this. Shit's gonna go sideways really bad. You gotta stay in here. Locks her in. Tells the King's Guard, hey, she's gonna try and get out. Don't let that bitch out. Don't fucking do it. Locks his mom in the fucking room. Guy did not give a shit. She is not going to be too happy about it. If I had to send my mother to her room when she's trying to leave, and then I lock her in, she's going to break my skull in when she gets out. Word of advice, gentlemen, don't do that to your mother. She'll fucking kill you. Battle is raging on. And this, if you don't recall, Battle of the Gullet. This is the Battle of the Gullet. One of many battles that they're going to have this season. And I was pretty fucking impressed. Granted, it doesn't take much to impress me at this point. I'm an old stubborn man. I like what I like. I like things pretty simple and good. But Battle of the Gullet. She wants him bad. She wants to kill him. Corlys has been after this girl for about 20 years, her family, this, that, and the other. So he wants to do what he's got to do, protect his people. All right, cool. This bitch wants to burn his fucking house down. That's what she is going to do. That is her plan. Will she succeed, though? That and I'm, Jesus fuck. That and I'm not 100% convinced that she is the she. Maybe not. She's getting pissed off now that she is still locked in her room. She does not like to be locked in here. She knows Jace is going out at this point. She's trying to keep her son safe because, let's face it, her bloodline's running up pretty quick. Trust me, we're going to get there. Enemies are trying to board the ships. This guy's actually trying to talk some sense into fucking Fu Manchu lady. Not working too well. She does not give a damn about his advice at all. She wants to do her own thing and is just not going to care. Battle is raging on at this point. Bale and her sister are going to be, holy fucking Christ. I do not know how to work this fucking shit. All right, there we go. Dragons are going to be going at it. Sheep Stealer, Moon Dancer, Vermax, all going to be here. She eventually realizes that it's her fucking sister. Not going to be working out too well for the most part. I can tell you that right now. Dragons are going to be dragons. When Vhagar didn't listen to Aemon and just fucking ate the kid on the dragon, he didn't listen. There's going to be a lot of points in this where they did not listen. They're new, they're inexperienced. And like they said earlier, yeah, some of them are going to take an L on this one. Going through the channels, Lord Corlys decides to get the smart idiot to try and break everything through this small channel and just basically funnel everything through, funnel them through, so hopefully those guys can escape and get out. Will it work? Actually does for the most part, but this part's going to be shallow as all hell. He knows the exact route and the ways to go. A lot of the other people, obviously, they don't. He can take out a few ships this way, and he does, surprisingly, which I actually quite enjoyed. He's telling everyone where to go, where to navigate, avoid the frickin' rocks. This bitch is just not stopping at this point. She wants to do everything to get Lord Corlys. I do like that ship, though. Dragons are now going to be fully involved at this point. Fairmax, Bela, Jace, Moon Dancer, all of them. Fuck them. They're all fucking there at this point. All three of them. Sheep Stealer, Moon Dancer. It's like when you see like a dragon get hurt. I might be the only one here. It's like when I see a dog get hurt. I don't like that shit. Love the dragons. They're fucking awesome. Water is going to be flooding into the ships now because they decided to ram them right into the side of each other. Made for a pretty good scene. I quite enjoyed it. I will say, Battle of the Gullets so far, they actually did a really good job on. There's going to be plenty of battles in season 3, and there's going to be one very big one. One awesome one, and I pray to fuck they do it right and they actually don't screw it up. There's a chance that they might. And I honestly hope they don't fuck it up. Here we go. Takes the ship right into the side of him. If that happens one more time, I'm going to lose my shit. Right, blast him in the side of it. At this point, nobody's going to be able to have any type of sense of bearing on what exactly is going on. They're getting boarded, and a lot of people are going to be dying on both sides. At least you could say it's fair at that point. Lord Corlys' son is going to finally deal with this bitch. Let's see. And just takes her out and stabs her and cuts the bitch's throat open, which, for thank God, she was annoying as freaking hell. Actually had a pretty decent fight sequence with them, but Fearmax goes down with Jace. Takes a harpoon, these big ass spears they have on these freaking ships, cracks Veermax right in the side. There's an anchor attached right to these long ass arrows. Veermax goes right down. And of course, Jace is on with him. He needs to find a way to disengage and cut his harness off on him. Doesn't work out too well. Jace is only going to be able to do so much at this point. Yeah. I mean, this kid's got a lot of responsibilities already. And let's face it, everything with his mother, his brother, finds a way to disengage. Veermax is dead. Blood is just spilling out all over in the ocean. And there's going to be very few survivors. Lord Corlys' son does survive. They actually gave this guy something to do in this season, which, for fuck's sake, finally. Again, ironic that it was actually on Father's Day for once. Where is it? And boom! Right in the fucking back. Jace is dead. Cracks him right in the back. He has barely enough fucking strength to turn around, and he just gets harpooned. Remember Boromir in Lord of the Rings? Yeah, that's exactly what happens to Jace. Just gets harpooned. He can now be with his brother and just got fucking cooked. Mommy is not going to be happy about this at all. And to be fair, pretty understandable why at this point. Not bad for an episode. I actually quite enjoyed it. We got a lot of stuff we got to work on for trying to get House of the Dragon back to where it's supposed to be. But yeah, I was impressed. Yeah, they could still completely screw the pooch on this show, and it's absolutely still possible. I'm very much hoping that they don't. I like this show. I want it to be good. Season 2 was a huge step down from season 1. One of the best characters. You take Daemon Targaryen, you put him on fucking Harrenhal for 80% of the season. He does nothing. And he was a great Doctor Who, by the way. And I know we're not talking about Doctor Who, but they completely fucked that show into oblivion to the point where they're not going to be doing the Christmas special. Matt Smith, at this point, he's not coming back for that at all. He's done. He did his thing. It's over with. But when you have to respect every time somebody puts a camera in front of a celebrity, they think they're going to get some massive hot take about them. And this is exactly the way every celebrity or everybody that decides to be a personal pretender for a living, this is exactly how you should address these kinds of questions. You can address it when I learn how to put on the fucking volume.
You know, that's why we're here. That's why we go and work in Leeson for 8 months a year. It's, you know, it's never going to appeal to everyone. Everyone has their own opinion, particularly on George's work. But for me personally, it's their show. You know, we make it, we do all that work, and then we hand it over. And I hope it delivers on the scale that that we want it to for them. If it does, if it doesn't, who knows? Only time will tell. But absolutely, it's completely about the fans. It's their show.
And that's it. That right there, chef's kiss. That is exactly how you're supposed to answer these kinds of questions. Bravo. Sensational. It's not hard. And that's the thing. It is about the fans. They're doing these shows for us, not for them. Yeah, they want their fucking paychecks. Okay. Now, Millie Alcock. Alcock. Pretty sure it's the same thing at this point. I didn't mind her in season 1. I thought she did a pretty damn good job. But Supergirl here now is going to be fighting on the other side of the coin on how exactly you are not. Look, you can answer these questions any which way you want. I'm an asshole on the internet with an opinion. That's it. Nothing more. That's all. You can answer these any which way you want. But you already tanked Supergirl by some of your other comments earlier. And let's face it, because it's James Gunn and people aren't happy with his slate that he's been doing so far, and when you do stuff like this, it's not going to resonate with the fans very well. But let's take a listen.
It wasn't, but in honor of Pride Month, as I'm getting all these questions, I don't know. I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man. It's not centered around love at all, if anything. But we'll see. I don't know. It should probably go both ways.
God. You know what? That's exactly why. One, why people don't like seeing your movies anymore. Because of shit like this. You can say what you want, you can do whatever you want. But when you're doing this specifically, because you know the reporters are there with an agenda, they want to ask certain freaking questions and they want to get certain freaking answers out of these people. That's just what they want to do. That's their job. They don't care about anything else. That's what they do. Well, all right, guys. Thank you for everyone decided to join with me on these little shenanigans. I'm going to be doing some after action reviews on Hot D Season 3 every week. I appreciate you guys coming in here, listening to me bitch, moan, and complain, and completely screw up this stream. I had a pretty damn good fucking time. Thank you all for joining me. As always, until we meet again.